The first time is the hardest. The first step, the first climb, the first jump, the first round, the first bound. This is our journey. This is our flag. This is our home, where brave men roam, where we do our drills, where we hone our skills. This is our mission. This is our reason. This is what we stand for. These are those who stand with us. And this is what's worth fighting for. This is teamwork. This is fighting spirit. It never gets easier. We just get stronger. We forge bonds close as brothers. Strong body, strong mind, strong heart. This is us. These are our sights. These are our brightest lights. These are the sounds we hear. And this is how we strike fear. Through the sweat and the tears, we serve 2 years, 10 years, every year. When our moment of pride comes and our time is finally done, we know we will do it all over again with our brothers in arms. We will march shoulder to shoulder. We will sing alongside each other. We will fight together, fly our colors, pledge ourselves, defend what's ours, protect what's ours. This is our army. This is ours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Basic Military Training Center, School 2. Before we begin, may I kindly request that we take your phone switched off or put to silent mode. In just a moment, I'll be inviting our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Following that, we'll proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. Without further ado, I would now like to invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. See you, sir, please.
The energy is very low, right? This is lunchtime, midday. Perhaps the energy should even be better than those previous ones in the morning. Perhaps this was the feeling of jittery. Perhaps I must tell you that the first step that you've taken today is the most important one. You should be very brave, be very glad, be very courageous, because this is the first step that will define yourself being a true person, leader, and man. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the CEO for School 2, and over the next 9 weeks, I'll be responsible for your well-being. Can we have all you to sit up straight? All commanders go around. Commanders, the guy in white color, the white shirt. Get him to sit up right in front of you, yes. Sit up straight. You're not listening to a lecture here. I'm not a school teacher, so I expect each of you to have some discipline beginning today. Allow me to address my command team. School Second in Command, Major Adil Benjamin. School Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Timing Lai. Our Manpower Officer, Lieutenant Dingter. Our School Safety Officer, Mr. Likim Pan. Orientation Officer, also known as the School Counselor, Mr. Eng Chin Sing, and our Doctor, Dr. Jonathan. Moving on to our BMTC company that you're going to be enlisting to. Each of you will be enlisting into Mohawk company, and this company will be running the B3, B4 BMT program. The company is commanded by Master Warrant Officer Jimmy. Together with him, assisting him is the Warrant Firdaus, the company warrant officer. You also will find yourself enlisting into the respective platoon. The platoon is commanded by the respective platoon commander. PC1 Lieutenant Nicholas, PC2 Warrant Keong Po Leong, PC3 Warrant Thomas Ong Gibeng. Our SCF BMTC mission and vision is such. Our mission is to transform each of you into a confident and committed soldier by imparting a basic military skills and sense of purpose. Our vision at the end of this 9 weeks is to ensure that each of you walk away having a very good, positive, meaningful, and memorable BMTC experience. Our training is premised on holistic, soldier-centric, and emphasizes the progressive and safe development. Eventually, we want our soldiers, each of you, to be competent, fit, confident, and resilient. In short, strong body, strong heart, and strong mind. Our training is progressive, and each of you must be proficient in your basic before moving on to the next phase of training. The program is also customized according to your medical condition, fitness, and your skill level. The intent is for you to be able to be grouped in the same ability group and do the same fitness training according to the training standards we ask of you. The commanders will conform to the training safety regulation as well as to the authorized operating manual. This is to ensure that the trainings are carried out properly and safely. For instance, the commander does not allow you to perform activity after returning from medical leave. You'll be pair up with your friends. This is also known as a buddy system, so that you can keep a lookout for one another. These, amongst the many other safety practices, will be discharged by commanders. Besides that, in the event of emergency, you'll find that there are many modes of evacuation to get you safely to the hospital, which includes the air, sea, and land evacuation. Over the next 48 hours, you'll find yourself being interviewed by commanders. The idea is for them to get to know you more, and should you have any challenges, you may reach out to them. Besides this formal interview, there are many other channels available, which includes the counseling, the hotlines. But what's important is for you to bring up any of your challenges, regardless of the medium, but to bring them up speedily so that your commanders can provide the necessary support that you need. Over the next 2 weekends, you'll find yourself staying in camp with the intent to help you adapt and adjust to the military culture and environment, as well as for you to forge friends amongst your roommate and your platoon mates. The commander will help you to integrate and will spend the same time with you over these weekends. There will be 3 training phases in BMT. Over the next 9 weeks, you'll find yourself going through these 3 phases, beginning with the assimilation and adjustment. During this period, you get to integrate one of your friends, conduct a bit of icebreaker through sports and games, PT, weapon presentation ceremony. In the phase 2, the knowledge acquisition, with the intent to develop your soldiering skills and competency and resilience. You'll be exposed to activities such as ranges, field camps, live firing, etc. And the final phase, the knowledge application, you get to hone all your skills through battlefield simulated environments such as BIC, route marches, and so on. As part of the BMTC safety measures in combating COVID-19 and the new Omicron variant, we have put in place a robust safety system, which includes a strict SMM and mask-on policy, a booster jab and vaccination for those who have yet to receive any, And for those who remains unvaccinated at this point of time, a daily ART will be conducted at their own expense. And for those who have been vaccinated, will remain to do the ART weekly so as to ensure that we remain safe and not become a source of infection to the rest of your friends. Additionally, for those who are unwell and has fever-like symptoms, who will be swabbed and sent home for you to recover safely. As part of the 9 weeks, there are many important dates for you to be aware of, which includes tonight at 9 p.m. Your commanders will tell you to get your phone and call home. Tell your parents 2 things. Number 1, tell your parents that you have been posted to Mohawk Company and school 2. At the same time, tell your parents that you're going to see them again on the 21st of January. This will be your very first book out. The place and time where they can invite you will be made known to you nearer to the book out. The next important dates for you will be the 4th of March. This is actually your graduation ceremony. Well, it seems a bit distant, but trust me that when you put in your best and enjoy every moment of your training, you find that the date will draw nearer and nearer. Now, these few points which I covered briefly over the last few minutes covers the training and management system in BMT. I must tell you that the safety system is safe, the training is progressive, and the standards that the commander asks of you will be realistic and achievable. By having a good start, you'll be able to move on to the next phase of national service with confidence, sense of pride, and accomplishment. Regardless of your condition, I must tell you that the BMT will be demanding, will be tough. I will not sugarcoat it, but I expect you to deliver the best of your ability regardless of your medical condition. With that, I invite you to stand for us to move on to the next phase of our ceremony, oath taking. Raise up your right hand, tucking in your shirt if you haven't. Step away from your backs if you are. Keep your feet together. Allow me to remind you that the oath of allegiance that you're about to undertake is the most sacred symbolic ceremony as you enlist yourself into the national service. Therefore, I urge all of you to say it with pride, sense of conviction, with your loud voice. When you're ready, you shall repeat after me. I, NRC number, full name.
I, 2223858.
I will pause here. Now look at me. Your parents and all of our nations are looking at you right now. I don't think they are convinced with each of you to defend our country. Expect a certain form of conviction and aggression as you speak, so that we believe in our cost. So let's do it again with your loud voice. Repeat after me. I, NRC number, full name.
I, T02238058.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Singapore.
To the Republic of Singapore.
I will be ready.
I will be ready.
At the order of the government.
At the order of the government.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
And the orders of my commanders.
And the orders of my commanders.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
Courage and commitment at all times.
Courage and commitment at all times.
and I will preserve and protect
and I will preserve and protect
the honor and independence
the honor and independence
of the Republic of Singapore
of the Republic of Singapore
with my life.
with my life.
Okay.
Enlistees, please remain standing for the national anthem. Enlistees, please remain standing for some final words of encouragement.
As trainees have just joined the SAF, you have gotten part of this. Start by devoting your heart and your mind towards your training. I know that through this training, you get fitter, faster, and stronger for yourself and for the loved ones that you swore to protect. As you go through this journey, share the part of this SAF story with them. Before you leave this place, I want you to reflect on a few things. Number one, ask yourself, why are you here? Number two, ask yourself, who are you doing this for? And lastly, and most importantly, while each of you has got your own medical condition, never use that as an excuse, as a disability to achieve everything that it has been set out for you to do. Because the only values that you should possess is good attitude. And with good attitude, you will walk away from these 9 weeks being a better person, a better version of yourself than you were today. So, I'll leave you with that. I wish you all the best in your training. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO sir. Enlistees, we have come to the end of this segment. Please collect all your belongings and exit row by row to the exit following our ushers. Thank you.